What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Now, this week, we're coming to my side of the water. We're coming to Europe, checking out some overseas guard play in the EuroLeague. This is some of the best guard play, even by NBA standards. I'm really excited to get into this, and there's a lot we can learn. So welcome to the program, and let's get to it. All right, we got history. Kevin Punter, KP, number 0 right here for Barcelona. He's been a star in the EuroLeague for, I think, maybe 4, 5, 6 years now, and he's doing his thing. But in this game, I think he entered top 5 in all-time single game scoring points record. He had 43 points. Shout out KP. He did a Zoom with my team in college. My college coach, shout out Coach Burton. He coached him in college. So small world, played for my Tennessee Vols. So, hey, let's get it. It's going to be a good one. A lot of things to learn from a high-level scorer right here. And throughout this whole game, his poise really sticks out to me, just how he's able to operate. And, you know what I'm saying? You can see in these pro breakdowns what these guys are really about. Like, it's nothing to them at this point. It's a job. They do it, and they do it very well. So now we're here. We got pressure on us, game early. This game also went to triple overtime. I forgot to mention that. But yes, triple overtime game. We come off with a ball screen right here. We get nothing out of it. So we get nothing out of the ball screen, and let's run that back. Let's watch him real quick. And, man, come back up here, right? I love when guards are directing traffic. If you can direct traffic, once again, that's a sign of poise. You really understand. You feeling what's going on. So we come up. We got a step-up ball screen. We're here. We're about to come off the ball screen, and he goes, you know what I'm saying? Now he's behind me. So we got this drop coverage. And what do we get to, right? We get to this open space. Okay, so you come off the screen. Obviously, you should be able to have some vision. You see this is extreme open space. We're already going to our right. So if we can hit the big with really any move, a lot of guys will come off and do in and out crossover, or, you know what I'm saying, a jolt dribble to a crossover. But anything to sell us going right, because our eyes, and he's a mid-range scorer, mid-range killer, our eyes say we want to go here, so we have to set him up right, take him left. So what he do, does a little in and out, jolt dribble, whatever you want to call it, and we get to an easy mid-range, right? Good move. Now we got a little post up. Okay, KP's right here. So we're seeing this is the natural line that the ball will be passed on. So we get a pass right here. He's kind of asleep on defense. So now his chin's going to be over his toes. He's going to close out. So what we do, we drive the closeout. And I like this little, I mean, this is such a small detail. And this is kind of what his movement pattern is. And I'm sure it's intentional. But watch he does a little banana cut, right? A lot of guys will try to drive a closeout, and we're taught, you know what I'm saying, go shoulder to shoulder, go right by him. With this little banana cut, avoiding any type of bump that he can give him, because European basketball is so physical. If he does a little bump with the hips, a lot of times it's not going to be called. So he does a little banana right here, and this gives him space to operate. Once again, we seen the first shot he hit. He likes this little, you know what I'm saying, this little fade right here, which is an effective shot, especially if you're making it, you know what I'm saying, it's a little mid-range. Mid-range is not dead. It's just changed. But I wanted to show this little banana and how he could, you know what I'm saying, get to it. Just little details are so good in the game of basketball. And there's so many things that we can get to our game that it's literally endless. So now we're here. We have it. KP's right here. 8 seconds left. So something has to happen. We understand that. Nothing gets denied, right? We're real jumbled up. But sometimes things being jumbled up is a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Because now our defender is disconnected from us. So he could maybe even go here and here. But let's see what he does. Comes off. Defender's kind of either he's late, and also he doesn't have much of an angle. So when we come off, the angle he takes already puts us on our hip, and we're able to get downhill. Like I said, I want to illustrate how physical these things are, man. In my opinion, he's jumping A to B, the defender, right? He's jumping A to B, makes clear contact. I mean, that's not straight up and down. And KP finishes. You got to finish high. Once again, it's high-level basketball. I'm not asking for a foul here, but hey, you got to finish these things. That's big time. So now we're coming up. We probably got a little pipe screen coming. So we're here. And now we got a ball screen coming right here. So the floor is spaced. He's spaced. He's running corner. He's corner. So now KP has a lot of room to operate, right? His head's turned, so he's not much of a help threat. So he comes through. And one thing the big man does well, he doesn't really show where he's going to set his screen yet. So everybody would assume he's coming here, but instead he's going to flip it, which is something creative that a big can do. Does that, which makes him, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't honestly know where the screens are coming. So he's able to get downhill. And on this reject, right, once again, why is this little flip good? Because initially his coverage, the big man's coverage was supposed to be here. But now the big man is, in his mind, he's thinking, well, I had to be over here now. So we see him leave. He doesn't know where to go. We have so much room to attack. We attack. He's too late, right? And this is something my trainer likes to talk about. Sometimes it's difficult to do. But look, he puts up a little shield right here. Puts up this arm and this arm, right? So a little two-hand layup. Pretty cool. Good job. High-level move. Now we're running the same thing again. A lot of things that will happen. This is the next possession. A lot of times in professional basketball, you have a play that works. You see this from the coach. Running again. So here we go. Running again. Once again, Clyburn getting out. We're here. We're spaced. Literally same exact possession. I would assume he's probably going to try to do it again. So let's see what he does. He does a little flip again. But this time he's onto it, right? This time he's onto it. Again, we give up a reject. So as the guard, I mean, in my opinion, for a guard's sake, you kind of want to be closer up into the ball, and you want to force him one direction. Once again, him doing this whole, you don't know where he's going to set the screen, obviously can help that as far as from offensive perspective. But I would like to see him at least giving him some type of resistance, showing him, forcing one way to go. But he doesn't. So now once again he gets beat. And this one, I mean, it looks like the same thing over again, but instead of going layup, KP goes float, right? High level. This is something high level. This looks like an easy shot. It's close to the rim. A lot of guys can't make that. Good touch up. Here we go. Now, once again, we got the post up. I said this is the clear pass. This pass you can't make this pass, right? So watch what KP will do. Slowly creep. He's creeping. He's sneaky. Sneaky like. That's funny. Watch him sneak. That's real sneak. Sneak, green, right? So he sneaks into the window. Not loud about it. Maybe he could have just slid over there a little quicker, but hey, I like the sneak. I like that. And he's able to catch it and knock it in, right? Yeah, it's a long three, but it's a wide open three. It's a step in three. And he already expected the ball to come. That's why he was creeping like that. Another example, KP gets the rebound. Now guards getting the rebound is my favorite thing because the break I don't know the stat on it, but I assume a point guard or a guard getting the rebound is so much better than the big because we can just get out. Right? Shout out to the bigs, but we can just get out. And now what we do, we're pushing the break. We got a runner. You know what I'm saying? Now it's really 2-on-1 in my opinion, right? He's behind the play. He's going to be taken out by him. So it's really a 2-on-1, right? His hips are open, showing us wide open lane. And if nobody's going to stop you as a guard, nobody's stopping you, you got to go finish these things. Okay? Here's our next example. Now we're in overtime, right? Overtime, high-scoring game for a European game. See what KP gets to. So we got a little screen. I think Marcus Howard's guarding him. So he doesn't even hesitate. He sees he's beat. We rip. And now we come to a mid-range, right? And I think one thing you could take or you could see is his game could be a little unorthodox to some people. You could say that. But look how he kind of hops into this. This is how he gets his rhythm, right? This looks kind of different. Looks a little goofy. But you got to find a way to get your rhythm in any moment, and things like that can help, okay? So now we're at a high-pressure situation. Overtime 2, we are down 9 points, right? 9 points, 2:30. So it's not time to panic, but we got to make something. Okay, so we got the ball at half. We're getting highly pressured. Ball screen comes, right? And I broke down Mike James. I broke down Mike James's film. Big man's not up, and you're an elite shooter, elite scorer. You got to pull these. Pull it. He's not up. Foul, and 1. Okay, KP. Chill out now. Now, 113 to 118, down 5. What do we got? Coming off, we got ball screen. Right, so now we get the switch. I will always say it. Let's be calm, confident, composed when we get a switch. Says, hey, I know what I want. Watch his feet. Strong footwork right here. This is strong footwork getting into the 3. Strong, his feet, no collapsing, no nothing. Very good. Strong footwork. Green, right? That's how you do it. That's how you have big games, right? With that stamina, that energy. Now, we're down 3. 20 seconds left. We got to get something. So my man right here does it might be a brain does a good screen. And now we're getting downhill. Nobody's stopping us because they don't want to give up the 3. We got to finish. It really could be and 1. But like I said, it's physical. In my opinion, and especially late game, down 3. I mean, you looking right at it, bro. You gotta call this for the movie, for the entertainment. But doesn't call it. All right. Now, 8.8 seconds left. They missed a free throw. So now it's a 2-point game. Pressure situation. He catches it, comes downhill, and now we get a switch, right? But he's on him. what I'm saying? Luau Cabarro, whatever his name is, like that. Anyway, comes down and he's handling it. 5 seconds left, high pressure situation, handling it calm. So I say these guys are pros. They do this. Brings them out. Spin move comes back. They don't want to give up a 3 and forces triple overtime. It's crazy. And that's KP. I think he had one more bucket in triple overtime, some free throws maybe. But KP, Kevin Punter, 43 points in the early. That is major. Like I said, I think that's top 5 overall all time. And he did it by really being surgical. Not many free throws in there, buckets, real buckets. And I like his unorthodox game. Like, it is a little unorthodox. He creates well for himself, strong footwork. So it's great to see. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something. And if you did, like, subscribe, comment, all the goods. And I'm going to catch you in the next one.